Welcome to Daybreak. We'd like to welcome you to today's broadcast. We are in an exciting series called Religious Fables and Religious Errors, and we are on part 2 of that series. We've already done part 1, which was the communion hoax, and now today's message is the rapture hoax. Before we get started today, I'd like to share just a couple of definitions with you just to get us off the ground here, because it's really important for you to know what the definitions of these words are. First of all, I'd like to make sure that you understand that the word rapture is found nowhere in Scripture. That's right, I repeat, it is found nowhere in Scriptures, not even alluded to, not even as a Greek or Hebrew word. It is found nowhere in Scripture, but it is absolutely found in a dictionary, and today we're going to read that dictionary definition for you. The word rapture is a feeling of intense pleasure or joy. That's the first definition. And I know many of you should be familiar with that particular definition of the word rapture, because if you've heard any Anita Baker songs, you know the word or the song Caught Up in the Rapture of Love. That's talking about a feeling of intense pleasure or joy. The second definition, they say, is the rapture, and that is according to some millenarian teaching, the transporting of believers to heaven at the second coming of Christ. Okay, and I want you to note this. This is a note in the dictionary. It says, although rapture originally referred to being raised or lifted out of one's self by divine power. Did you hear what I just said? It said, although rapture originally referred to being raised or lifted out of oneself by divine power, nowadays it is used in much the same sense as ecstasy to describe an elevated sensation of bliss. Okay, I just want to make sure you were clear with that. Now, what is the word hoax? The word hoax is a humorous or malicious deception. In other words, this is doctrinal error that is meant to deceive the masses and has been successful for centuries in keeping the masses deceived. Let's begin with the scripture that few Christians understand. God is not the author of confusion. You'll find that in 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33. Now, he's not the author of confusion, yet there remains confusion on the issue of the rapture, even amongst those who are for it. These are a group of people